Hi there, I'm the Wax Weirdo. This is going to be my first wax related video, and don't mind any of the mess that you see because we're in the process of trying to move. But right now, I wanted to start my first video off with just my collection and my storage, which is kind of crazy. But I call myself the Wax Weirdo because I feel like I have a wax addiction problem, but it makes me happy, and I do use my wax and use quite a bit of wax through every month, so it works out. Anyway, I'd like to start just here on the top. I have the remainder of my September melting box. It's just kind of mostly apple. And some other blends in there as well, like butterscotch and but I just wanted to get through the rest of those and incorporate them maybe into some of my November melting. And then these are my November melting boxes right here. That loaf there in the middle is from Kelly's Wax, and that's actually a birthday present for my dad there. And let's get into the bins. I don't have them by certain vendors or anything like that. That's not how I've organized them. I've organized just mostly by scent, since that's kind of how I melt throughout the year. I have pretty much my year of what scents I like to do every month mapped out, so I kind of keep my bins in the same type of organization. But this top drawer here is a winter drawer. For me, I have peppermint blends in here, hot cocoa blends, chocolate blends that I like to do in the winter time. And I have all kinds of vendors. I have Rose Girl, She Loves Cake, the Scented Squirrel, Bathing Garden. This next bin is mostly strawberry, and I do have some pistachio hidden under there too on the right. But yeah, it's mostly strawberry, which is probably one of my favorite type fruity blends to do. Just melt all the time. And then down here at the bottom is kind of residual from September as well that I know will keep for anything that I want to give away, or maybe I'll melt some more for November. But I have apple mostly in here, like the butterscotch again type things. And it's pretty empty, I mean, so you can see how much wax I do get through. We'll come over here. And these are all kind of my berries. I have blueberries, blackberries, huckleberries, mixed berry in here. I do have grape in here as well. But mostly, I'm mostly a bakery person. You're going to find out. Bakery and fruity. And then in this bin, I have lots of citrus. So lemon, lime, orange. I do the tangerine and the apricot in here as well. And then these are some really strong winter scents like harvesty, smoky pumpkin, evergreen, those type of fragrances. And then over here again is another one, is just a small one. These are where all my samples are. And again, don't mind the boxes because we are moving, so I just have samples. And I mean, they're not really in order as much, but just samples in there. Lots of samples. The top of this one, I have just empties that I like to take a picture of what I've melted for the previous month. So that's all September's. And then, which I know September's not over, but it's almost over. And then I just have some wax that I'm going to be giving to family. I've got some cutting boards there. I've got some cotton candy in here, watermelons type, banana, pineapple in here. And then this is a lot of vanilla fragrances like sugar cookies, marshmallow, oatmeal. And then I do have some bubblegum and other candy here on the left. And then this is my fresh floral laundry type bin, which I don't have a lot of compared to all my bakery, but I do enjoy some of it, and I keep it separate from everything else. Okay, and then in this closet up here, I have my melting baskets for November, which I'm doing very cinnamony, anything bakery, pumpkin, gosh, I can't think of what else. I know there's a couple. Oh, sorry about my finger. There's a couple more. Then I have down here, I have some Super Tarts, little samples there. A little bit of candles from the keeping room. This is kind of a mess, I'm sorry. Some poly bags. A lot of rose loaves from Kelly's. I mean, that's a lot. You know, it's probably 8 stacked right there. And I'm just crazy. And then I have the rest of November's melting baskets right there. I had a lot of that type of wax. And then in this box, sorry that it's kind of hard to see, but that's just full of fresh and floral and laundry type samples as well. Okay, and this is the really crazy part too. This is all my Sassy Girl aroma that I did repackage. I just like to be able to get in and out of a package easier than a bakery bag. So I put them in polypropylenes, and it's just easier to stack and store because all these bakery bags would not have fit like this in this area. So it's super amazing for condensing. The next row I have is loaves that I've chopped up, or just other like vintage chic scents. I've got Sassy in there, I've got Rose Curls in there. And then I've got all my candles from the keeping room, and I did repackage those as well. I do love how cute they are when they come wrapped in the little flannel ribbons type thing, but it's just easier for me to get in and out of these. And again, I think it's easier for storage. And then I have a bunch of loaves in here. It's mostly Sassy Girl aroma and vintage chic scents that are stacked in there that will eventually need to be cut up. And then lastly, I have my coffee section over here, which I like to keep separate because I feel like it changes the smell of my wax room, which smells incredible right now. It just doesn't, I don't think coffee blends with everything very well. So I just keep it over here in this little kitchen nook, and I don't repackage the bakery bags here just because I feel like they are protected since they're kind of out in the open in the elements, except for that one, of course, but that candle from the keeping room, but that's okay. But yeah, that's my collection and my addiction. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you liked it.